It's another hazy day in New York. We're heading back to the water though. Hopefully it's not too hazy to have some good views of the skyline. We're back on the East River. Catch a ferry down to Wall Street. We're on the ferry again. Today we're heading down to Wall Street first, then we're going to transfer to a different ferry, and we're going to go over to Governor's Island one more time. The key part of this journey though is in the journey itself. So this ferry is going to take us down the East River, and we'll get to go under all the bridges and see the skyline. It's going to be cool. Well, it's a little overcast today, but so over here we got Roosevelt Island. We've been there before. Check out that episode if you haven't seen it. Queensboro Bridge, just about to go under it. It's that roller coaster that's not a roller coaster that we found in the Queensboro Bridge episode. Such a tease. We're coming up to the southern end of Roosevelt Island. You can see Fort Freedom's Park, with the park dedicated to FDR down there. There's the abandoned smallpox hospital. Got the United Nations building right here. And there's the Pepsi sign over in Queens, over in Gantry Plaza State Park. We've been there too. Check that episode out if you haven't seen it. Man, we've really gotten around in this first year. In fact, they're the Gantrys. Next bridge we can see coming up is the Williamsburg Bridge. I didn't expect this to be a greatest hits tour, but you see buildings that we saw in our square hopping video there at the top of the Metropolitan Life and the New York Life buildings. And here we got our ever-present friend in the clouds, the Empire State Building. So we're on the Soundview line, which is the line that runs along Manhattan. There's an Astoria line that runs along Queens. They both go down to Wall Street, which is the next stop. We're gonna get off there and change boats. We got a bunch of bridges coming up on this next leg. Of course, today when I can do this, it's super windy, so hopefully you can even hear anything at all. Coming up on Domino Park and the Domino Sugar Factory over there. We went there when we crossed the Williamsburg Bridge. And then coming up further south, we got the Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge past it. We're going under those next. The NYC Ferry is a fantastic option for a cheap trip down the river. Each ticket's only $4, and I think you can ride for an hour and a half or 2 hours, I'm not sure. But you get all these views. And a lot of days, it's not even windy like this. Sometimes the sun's even out. And over here we got Dumbo. There's the carousel. Coming up the Brooklyn Bridge. Here we are coming up on downtown. One World Trade hiding in the clouds over there. South Street Seaport. We'll get to that eventually. And over there you can see Pier 11 where we're going. This is that crazy skyscraper I was talking about last time that's tilting. They haven't torn it down yet and they haven't fixed it yet. So we'll have to see what happens. We're on Pier 11, which is the New York Ferry Pier down here. We're going to transfer to the ferry that goes to Governor's Island. You can see Governor's Island right out there. You can actually see the Governor's Island ferry, which also goes to Governor's Island over there. But we're going to stick to the NYC Ferry since I already bought tickets. This pier is kind of one of the hubs for the NYC Ferry. So it's a big pier, it's got a snack bar, a place to wait, and lots of slips, I guess they call them, places where the ferry docks. So here we are looking back up the river. We got the Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and Williamsburg Bridge in the back there. So the pier that I'm on is not actually going up and down. All of the docking places around it are going up and down. So it makes you feel like you're going up and down, you know. So like I think I've said, this is the last time I'm gonna be able to go out this year. The kids are about to get out of school for summer, so I'm not gonna have time to do this anymore until they go back to school in the fall. So we're gonna call this the end of season 1. And in the fall, I'll be back for season 2. I'm excited to start up again. I've already got a list of places that I think are gonna be cool to go see. But put in the comments if you got places that you want me to check out. I'm always open to new ideas. All right, we're on the second ferry. I think the next stop is Governor's Island, and the wind has died down for the moment. Take that back, we just weren't moving yet. Now we're out with the views of the statue in the southern part of Manhattan. There are the ferry terminals for the Staten Island Ferry and the Governor's Island Ferry. Hey look, it's the Brooklyn Pier parks we were just at last time. If you want to see these up close, check out the last episode I did. So we made one stop in Brooklyn, right next to the piers that I went to last time. And then we're gonna head over to Governor's Island next. And I know what you might be thinking, wait a minute, you've been to Governor's Island before. And that's true. But since this is the last one for this season, I figured that'd be a great place to end it, along with the ferry ride over there. Governor's Island's still right over there. I was wrong. Apparently there are 2 stops in Brooklyn. If only there was like a schedule, they could have told me that. I'm just kidding, I just didn't pay attention. It's the next stop, I think. All right, leaving Red Hook, hop right across the river here. It's Governor's Island. See how hazy it is. It's kind of hard to see the Verrazano Bridge out there. Maybe it'll burn off a little bit. Maybe it won't. This time I'm walking around the other way. Last time we came down the other side. This time I'm coming down the Brooklyn side. Wrap around the tip and look back up toward downtown. There's an old friend. I don't think this means us. We'll just go ahead in, okay? I just thought I heard a kids group again, but I think it's volunteers actually weeding. Back at these awesome slides again. They still look pretty awesome. I'm gonna do it again. That didn't work very well. I think if you're a kid, they probably work great. I'm too big. So we've been here before. If you're wondering why I'm back again, this was just a good destination to use the ferry to get to. And it's a great place to be, so why not come again? But I don't need to show you quite as much stuff this time. Here's the other hill. Let's go up. Back again at this incredible lookout point. I think this is one of my favorite places in New York that I've found. There are a few though, but look at that view. Once again, got the Verrazano Bridge off in that direction, Lady Liberty over there, a bird in the tree, and then there's that skyline. So here at the end of what I'm calling the first season, I don't know if I'm supposed to get sappy and reflective or anything, but being at this place again, makes me realize I've really had a lot of fun doing this. I'm looking forward to next year. I hope you come back again. Look at this town. It's incredible. This time, since I'm walking the other way around, I'm actually looking at the skyline, walking back this way. So that's nice. There's Lady Liberty. And don't forget about this as a glamping destination. Hey look, bathrooms right next to one of the abandoned military buildings. back at Liggett Hall. Hey, look, it's art. More school kids. It's like a crazy playground. So this is St. Cornelius Chapel, which is actually part of Trinity Church, which we went and visited a couple times ago. It's kind of far away from it though. I'm not sure if this is actually active or not, but it might be. The flag looks fairly new. We're back at the commanding officer's house. The door's cracked open and there's a squirrel inside. I don't think I'm gonna go in though. This is not one of those channels. Never mind, it's 2 squirrels in there. They're not supposed to be in there. I'm not quite that adventurous. Surely there are cameras in there. Let's go see Fort J one more time, and then we'll get out of here. Fort J, and the scaffolding's still there. Maybe someday it'll be gone. Another great view. Good defensive position too. Fort J, still nice. This is Castle Williams. We didn't get to go in that last time, but it looks like it's open now. So this was first used as a defensive structure, and then starting at the time of the Civil War, they turned it into a prison. And it was a prison until 1966, and now it's a park. There's even a gift shop. That was nice. I'm glad I got to go in there. This is the view you come for. Another quick trip on the ferry back to Manhattan. So now we're back in Battery Park, heading toward the subway. Well, I'm back up to the east side, and this wraps up season 1. I've had a really good time doing this, and I hope that you've had some fun coming along too. Be sure to check out the rest of the channel, Up to the East Side, on YouTube. Catch up on all the old episodes that are there. You got plenty of time over the summer. I'll be back in the fall. All new episodes, new season. Tell your friends about it. Like, subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll see you next year.